The process for shifting to the life that you want works. And I know because I did it. For more than half my life, I was an alcoholic. I drank every day. I saw myself as someone who did not have time for exercise. I was proud of my not exercising. I used to joke that the only exercise I get is lifting a mug of beer. That's how I saw myself. And that all changed once I started realizing that that's not the story I wanted to tell about myself, and that was not where I wanted to stay. I wanted to shift to a version of life where I enjoyed being healthy, where I didn't drink alcohol, where I was more present for those I cared about. So once I became aware of that, I started taking steps to embody that shift to a new version of life. And it did not happen overnight. It took time. But I kept that vision in my mind. I kept telling myself, I'm not a drinker. I enjoy exercise. I make an effort to be present with those I care about. And honestly, it took about 8 months for me to come to that, for me to make that transition from one channel to the next. Because those thoughts did keep coming back. I would go a few days without drinking, and then I would tell myself, no, come on, this isn't working. You know you want a beer. That's who you are. It's not going to hurt you. And I kept falling back into those old patterns. But then the more I started observing those patterns as they came in, and the more I started rewriting mentally my new script, my new version of life, my new story, it started to change gradually. Until one day, the vision of myself that I wanted to be was so clear that any action that didn't contribute to that vision felt wrong. And I say that I quit drinking in a day, but it actually took me a long, long time, many, many years, because I didn't have that vision clear enough. I started looking at every temptation to drink as a chance to not drink, as a chance to practice being who I wanted to be. Going out to social events where alcohol was served, I would say, this is a chance for me to try not drinking in a situation like this, because I know what it's like to drink in a situation like this. I have a cranberry juice. I have a soda water. And then the more I did things like that, the more I started becoming that version of myself that I wanted to become, which is who I am right now. And I didn't think I would like exercise, but I noticed that once I started doing it, and it was hard at the beginning. Exercise was really hard at the beginning. I had to hire a personal trainer because I was completely unmotivated. And that also took years of on again, off again, going to the gym, skipping the gym. And now I go to the gym 3 times a week. I'm not saying this to brag or anything. I'm just saying that this would be inconceivable to that other version of me, to that other version of reality that I was in, that the old me was in. That version of me still exists in that reality, on that channel, but I've changed to a new channel. And I'm not going back. Once you change channels, you don't go back. You can go to another channel. I'm going to run my first 5K tomorrow. This was part of my vision. I'm someone who is healthy and strong and can run a 5K. And then who knows, after that, maybe I'll do a 10K. So it works. Visualize what you want to change about yourself. What story has been holding you back? Acknowledge those thoughts trying to pull you back into that old story. And reframe those as thoughts that serve the new version of life you want to live. And then start taking small actions. And all that together is going to build this momentum that is going to be unstoppable. And eventually there will be a tipping point. And you won't know when it comes, but it will come. And then you will have shifted to that new version of life, to that new channel, to that new lifeline or life track or whatever you want to call it. So comment below, what is one area of your life that you want to change? What is one part of your story that no longer serves you that you're going to make a shift and reframe that?